Hello and welcome to another random review. Today I'm going to be looking at a very easy method for sharpening knives, either pocket knives, EDC knives, or even kitchen knives for that matter. And this was brought to my attention from comments in the YouTube section from another reviewer. I follow quite a few different reviewers, and they've said that this Turnbox is a really easy system to use. Now, I think ideally, if I was going to go to the market and just choose any knife sharpening system, I might go for the Lansky knife sharpening system, which has the various stones and a fixed angle of attack for those stones. But that does come in starting prices about £50, or it's going to be up to about £100 to get the high quality one with the diamond stones and so on. This is like a cut down version of that. This is an easy, more accessible version. And this one I got on Amazon for about, I think it was £22. Okay, so what we have is it's a wooden box which serves two purposes. The first one is that it contains the rods that are needed to sharpen. So you get two ceramic rods. And then there's another two in here, which I believe might be carbide. So these are rougher. These are the coarser rods, which you would use for the initial edge. I have used this a couple of times, which is why you can see those lines on there. So the box not only contains those in a nice neat package, but it also enables you to insert the rods at a fixed angle. So we have two fixed angles, 20 degrees and 25 degrees. Okay. I won't be able to do a full sharpening with my camera rig I have here, and my arms are kind of limited behind the camera here, but I'll just give you an idea of how it works. Okay, so if we go with the 20 degree option, the rods slot into these holes like so, and this means the rods are held at the correct angle to give you a nice edge on the knife. So one of the main keys about sharpening knives is that you need to have a consistent angle of the sharpening system against the edge of the knife. Now, if you're a professional, and I know there's a lot of guys out there who do a lot of knife sharpening, you could just get a whetstone, a flat whetstone, hold the knife at the right angle, keep it consistent, and then move it along the stone. But for those people like myself who are more new into sharpening knives, then this is a way to guarantee you get that correct angle. So the way it works is that you hold your knife perfectly vertical. Let me move this system along here so it focuses. And then you'll take it in turns to go down each side like this, so that you're constantly sharpening at the right angle. And you move over, and you'll feel the first few slides down the rod will be a bit more difficult, because as you do one side, there's a burr that develops, like bent metal that comes around the other side, shavings that kind of stick to the side there, and then you knock those off by going down the opposite side. So what you do is you do about 15-20 strokes on each side. You'd start off on the coarse and then move on to the finer ceramic stone. But it's a nice and easy way to get a sharp blade, and I've done this on some of my other blades with great effect. I need to do it properly on here, but I don't have the space at the moment. But yeah, I've sharpened up my other knives with great effect using this. So if you're looking for a cheap and easy sharpening system for about £20, then I would highly recommend this Lansky Turnbox. And I've seen another guy who's way more experienced in knives, who was talking about the draw-through systems where you would hold some kind of device which has a V in the stones, and you drag the knife through it. And he said that's a sure way to rip up the edge of your knife. So unless you're really desperate to get a quick edge on a knife, I wouldn't go with those draw-through systems. But this Lansky Turnbox has been really good for me. So hopefully that was useful. If you do find the content interesting and useful, please do leave a like. And feel free to subscribe as well. There's going to be more of these kind of reviews on knife and everyday carry gear in the coming weeks. Okay, thank you very much.